you're on the series. Ian has been in touch. He says, Francesca's entry scenes to the show were perfect, brilliantly written and stunningly acted. I hope she's there for the long haul. So you're one of the newbies, alongside Margaret Steed. Now, Kit is very keen to get stuck in immediately, isn't she?
She is, and it very much parallels Fran on her first day on set on Silent Witness as well. So it was a real treat to just bubble through the nerves and be like, hello, which is like...
You can't tell there's any nerves at all.
Okay, great.
That's so fantastic.
Yeah, I loved it. It's a dream come true. I remember growing up watching Silent Witness with my mum, and whenever the credits would roll, I'd stay really, really still, because I'd be like, if I just stay still, she might forget I'm on the sofa and not send me to bed. And then, like, the credits would end and she'd be like, right, Fran, off to bed. I'd be like, but I love it. It's a big part of my childhood. For me, my mum.
You didn't tell your mum that you were auditioning for Silent Witness?
I made the mistake of telling her of the first self-tape, and she's very supportive of every job I'm up for. She's normally like, oh, well, fingers crossed, you know. Whereas I went, oh, I've got a self-tape for Silent Witness, and she went, what? I was like, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Every single day, she asked me if I heard anything, to the point when I did hear something, I was like, I'm just going to keep that to myself.
No, go on. What happened when you got the part?
Well, I kept it to myself up to the point where I had a screen test with Millie and David, and my mum was like, you ever hear anything from that tape? And I was like, no, even though I knew 2 days later I was going on set to meet them.
Oh.
And then when I got the part, I rang her and told her it all step by step, and she just went, I need a Baileys. And yeah, she's practically levitating at the moment.
It was fate. It was meant to be.
Yeah, so it's from my mum.
This is the 28th series.
Yeah.
So it started before you were born.
1996 I was born, and I think 1996 was the first episode.
No, I was it.
First episode of all time. I think it aired in 1996, so yeah, my whole life.
Well, they're still ever so popular, because Eric says, even after all these years, the quality of Silent Witness has held up. It's good to see. New faces and great storylines. Remains my all-time favourite crime series.
Oh, that was so lovely.
Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you.
It's the Simpsons of English crime.
There you go. It is. What keeps you coming back for more, Emilia?
Do you know what? I love it. I'm fascinated by the subject matter anyway. I think I was brought up on the crime genre. I loved solving mysteries and things like Sherlock Holmes and Agatha Christie's. And then I think for me it's the medical side of it as well. It's so fascinating finding the clues within the body to find out what's happened to someone at the end of their life, but also how they've lived their life. And we get to work with these incredible experts, you know, the real pathologists and forensic scientists who guide us through. And so I find it really stimulating.
Yeah.
Can I ask, do you get a script for each episode, or do you get the whole series? And are you tempted to jump to the back first?
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
To see who did it.
Or would that spoil you acting your character's voyage of discovery, do you think?
Well, we get sent the scripts before each story.
All right, okay.
But we don't get the whole series, so we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the series. But they're sort of like presents. You want to read them and feel excited, and then see what the unfolding is like and make the discovery, I think, in the same way that the audience will make the discovery.
Yeah.
Now, fans were delighted. End of last series, when, of course, Dr. Nicky got engaged.
Yep.
So, will there be a Silent Witness wedding? That's what we want to know.
Well, yes, it's been